I'm Chef Tammy Brawley with the Green Kitchen, and we're here with a special outdoor edition of Virginia Heart of the Home at Old Tavern Farm in New Kent. Today I'm going to show you a way to cook Brussels sprouts. Maybe you haven't thought about this before, but I always love to show that if you change the texture of something, it changes the taste. Brussels sprouts are basically little baby cabbages. I love these. I love roasting them. I'll take the cores off, cut them in half, toss them with olive oil, salt, and pepper, and put them in the oven. Absolutely delicious that way. But they're also delicious another way, and we call this shaved Brussels sprouts with some rendered bacon and some shallots. And so what we do is you actually keep the core intact on the Brussels sprout. That's very important because it gives you something to grip. And you want to take a knife and you want to do nice thin slices of the Brussels. And you notice, even though I'm holding it by the core, I'm watching where my fingers are at all points. And now we've rendered off some delicious bacon. We're going to remove the bacon from the pan, but we're going to leave that fat. And what is fat? Flavor. I'm going to turn my heat down a bit. And now we've got some shallots that we've chopped. Shallots are those tiny little, almost onion-like things that sit by the garlic in your produce section. If you don't have shallots, but you have Brussels and you have bacon and you have purple onion in your house, go ahead and use purple onion. It's a great substitute. But shallots are a little bit more subtle. We're going to add those. So we're going to add the shallots to the hot fat. Let those saute a little bit. Depending on how high your heat was or how hot the fat is, they're not going to take very long. You don't want to walk away from them. They're starting to turn a little bit brown, which are beautiful. And now we're going to come back with these shaved Brussels sprouts. Add those into that fat and those cooked shallots. And we're going to add just a little bit of salt. We're not going to add very much because we've already used the bacon fat, and that's notoriously salty. So just a little bit of salt. And a little bit of fresh coarse ground pepper. Maybe a little more pepper than salt. And you're just looking to get these a little bit soft, maybe a little brown around the edges for caramelization. Probably going to take about another 5 minutes, so we'll be right back. All right, and so now our Brussels have picked up a nice little brown color, certainly picked up all the flavor from that delicious fat. They are ready, and we've also maintained some green color, which is very important when it comes to vegetables. The less you cook them, the more green color they retain, and the healthier they are for you, even with that fat. So now we're going to place them in a serving bowl. And let's not forget that delicious bacon that we rendered. You want to top that with that. And there you have it, sauteed Brussels sprouts with shallots and some rendered bacon. I'm Chef Tammy Brawley with the Green Kitchen. See you next time on Virginia Heart of the Home.
Recipes from the Heart of the Home can be found on the Virginia Farm Bureau website at vafb.com/recipes, as well as on Chef Tammy Brawley's website at greenkitchenrichmond.com.